All right, what up, fam? We are live. Sorry, took me a minute to get live. If you do hear a lot of background noise, I apologize. There's a lot of construction happening across the street and or on another hotel across from me, and so there's gonna be a little background noise. I apologize. Um, we'll probably go live, do like a live stream inside next week. That way, there's not as much background noise. So I apologize if there's a lot of noise. Nasdaq is selling off right now, bro. We are selling. Pushing through VWAP. Nice to see you on your own channel. I watched you on PW stream yesterday. He's a PW's a character, bro. He's a character. It was fun though. It was a lot of fun. We had some good conversation. Buyers trying to get back up to VWAP there. I don't know. We caught a lot of selling on the open there. I wonder if we do see a little bit of downside movement today. I think it's possible we see some downside, but I don't know. I've learned that I'm not gonna marry a bias like right off the rip because the trend has been we sell off at open or in the morning and then we rip higher later. So I'm not gonna get too married to it. What up, Josh? Yo, yo, yo. Chat, I'm gonna be honest. It's really hard to go live and trade at the same time from a laptop. It is really hard to do that. Because I have these like screen extenders, you know what I mean? So like I have two additional screens that attach to my laptop, and I don't know. It's tough managing it from a laptop. It's easier. I have four monitors at home, and it's easier to manage those four monitors on my computer versus managing the two extra screens on a laptop. All right, Chad. What kind of news do we have today? We had initial balance earlier, or no, sorry, initial jobless claims this earlier this morning, and then at 10 we don't really have much. Yeah, we don't really have much. Unless Trump comes out and tweets something and um, sends the market spiraling, which is always a possibility. Sellers coming in off the open here. Oh, Trump is going to announce the first trade deal. Yeah, when is that? Uh, do we have a time on that? Oh, at 10. Yeah, at 10 o'clock. I see it. Trade deal press conference. I can see it. So I'll be here in about 20 minutes. Problem is, UK said they're going to respond with tariffs against the US if Talks don't go well, so it could go either way. Yeah. Man. So yeah, price action could be kind of crappy until then. Chat, it is another beautiful day outside, and after I'm done trading and streaming, bro, it's beach day. You know what I mean? It is a beach day today. Already said deal has been agreed on. Uh-oh, we'll see. We'll see. Nah, it's still selling down a little bit, trying to hold those 100s. We got VWAP up at 143. Pretty chill price action off the open there. Nothing too crazy, which I guess is to be expected given the fact there's going to be a trade deal announcement. I wouldn't really expect anything too insane until that happens. Nah, it's still trying to sell off though. It's like the buyers try to push and then the sellers just bring it straight back down. Making another run to VWAP. Trying to. Chat, while we're just waiting on Price to do his thing, we're going diving tomorrow. We're getting our advanced certification tomorrow. I'm already open water certified. I'm certified to 60 feet. Tomorrow we start our advanced certification, and that'll certify me up to 100 feet down below. So that'll be fun. Some nice weather to go diving too. Yeah, price is just chilling here. Looking to get back to VWAP. I'm not really seeing much that I would like to take. I mean, I could see maybe a short on a rejection of VWAP, but with this trade deal coming up, I really don't want to take much until then. Surprised there's a place near you to get a dive certificate. It should. Why not? Why not? It's useful. You get to see things that, you don't get to see every day, especially if you dive in the ocean. It's things you don't get to see every day. I got to do a night dive as part of the advanced certification, so that's gonna be fun. I've done one night dive before. Go down with flashlights. It's pretty sweet. Chat, if you haven't already, do me a favor and hit that like button. It's a free way to support the channel. It just gets more people in here and helps the YouTube algo a little bit. So hit that like button for your boy. Would help me out tremendously. It's all good till you're in the ocean at night. I mean, hey, it's fun. I'm telling you, there's some cool things you can see at night. Get some different wildlife at night for sure. Parrotfish, octopus. See some cool stuff. All right, Stellar's bringing us back down to the 100 level. There's probably a lot of background noise, chat. I'm sorry if there is. I mean, I added some noise suppression to try to block it out, but I'm not gonna be able to block all of it out. So if there's a little bit of noise in the background, I apologize. Next week we'll probably do the streams inside. That way there's not as much noise. All right, still trying to defend that 100 level. Seems like buyers are trying to get up there to VWAP, but it's just price is moving very, very slow. Very slow. What time is it? 9:46, 9:47? So we got the trade deal in about 13 minutes, the press conference there. Maybe that will spark some volatility, chat. All right, the seller is trying to move us down lower here, trying to break those hundreds. Oof, here we go. There's some sellers pushing us below that 100 level. Below 100, moving down, chat. We may go test 20,000 evens today. We may come to 20,000 evens. Selling down here. watching this level here at 61. If we snap that 61 level, chat, we could retrace all of this. We could retrace this here. So definitely watching that 61 level. If we look to hold it, maybe we take a long off of it if we can hold it a little bit, but I don't know. That level makes me a little bit nervous. Makes me a little nervous, chat. What up, G-Man? Welcome, dude. Welcome, welcome. Get some more people in here. If you guys, if you haven't already, do me a favor and hit that like button. It's a free way to support the channel. Get some more people in here. Helps push the video. So if you can hit that like button, I'd be greatly appreciative. Greatly, chat. Greatly. Okay? Greatly. Trying to hold that 61 level. Oh yeah, there we go. Some buyers coming in, trying to go back up and test that 100 level. 61's held so far. Omar, welcome, new member. Omar, appreciate you. Welcome, dude. Welcome, welcome. I need to do something for the members. Chat, I need to, when people become members, I need to do something for them. Omar, appreciate you. All right, still rejecting that 100 level up there. It's coming back down. Chat, if 61 gives up, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good if 61s give up. We're watching that 61 level there. Still trying to hold it. I don't know. We got 7 minutes until the press conference. Smart thing to do would just to be stay out of it. I kind of want to long this chat. I'm not gonna lie, I have an urge to long it. But given the fact that press conference is in 7 minutes, I'm gonna stay out. That way I don't get caught in any whip action. But I do like that we're still holding that 61 level and potentially getting us back above 100. So does it happen? Maybe. Does it? Still could sell straight down. But I'm gonna be a little patient and let this news conference come out before I get too trigger happy, chat. I don't want to get too trigger happy. We are trading our Take Profit and Tradeify accounts today. So if you do trade with them, both of them are 30% off right now. And Take Profit has no activation fee. You can use code JM on both. Have your woman set up a TradingView account and have her paper trade to see how she does. My wife would be a nervous breakdown chat. Trading would not be her thing. Trust me. She would absolutely have a heart attack. She would have a heart attack, chat. But I might do that. For like a content thing. We might have her when we get back home. When we get back home from Florida, which I'm here till the 16th, chat. I'm here forever. It feels like. But when we get back home from Florida, I may have her come into the office on stream and take a trade on stream. I think we're gonna do that. Y'all are gonna watch her have a complete heart attack, bro. And she will too. She will have a meltdown. Buyer's still trying to hold that 61 level. Getting a push up here. Getting a nice push up. Y'all want a Q&A session while we just chill? All right, let's do it. Chat, let's do it. We'll do a Q&A while we just chill and wait for this press conference. Q&A sesh, let's go. With the wife? Let me see. Hold on. My chat wants to do a Q&A with you. Chat, she has no bra on. Okay, sounds good. Bye. All right, she's gonna put a bra on and get ready, chat. She'll come out here and you guys can do a Q&A and ask her some questions. Buyer's trying to step up, move us higher. Looking like we may go to the VWAP. 10 o'clock. Yeah, the press conference is at 10 o'clock, so here in about 2 minutes. I'd imagine that we get some volatility come in. Where's the kiddos? My mom is watching our son, and my stepdaughter is back at her dad's. But my son is with my mom. Just trading practice account was done with accounts last night with gold. Nice. Yo, I've been seeing gold become a lot more popular lately. A lot more popular. A lot of people are trading gold more so. All right, chat. You want to do? If you have questions, you want to ask my wife here. Say hi.
Hi, good morning.
Chat, you can ask away now. I don't know. Someone said they wanted to do a Q&A and get the lowdown on JM.
Okay.
So they'll just wait. Questions will pop up here if they
Okay.
do ask. I don't know. Chat, y'all are y'all snoozing? What are y'all doing?
I was snoozing, not gonna lie. I'm on vacation, so sleeping in. So our story's kind of funny. We've been married for a year next month, but I've known Joey since, let's see, we're 32 and 35. So I've known Joey since I was like 18, 19. He was 20, 21. We dated the first time back then, not for very long, but it was one of those like fast love connections. And we broke up because of just some differences, and we were young and dumb, wanted different things, had different lives for 12 years, and was with other people, and stayed friends on social media, but didn't really have a whole lot of communication, but just could kind of see updates and whatnot. And things happen, people get divorced or relationships end, and we ended up reconnecting after kind of some of those life events 12 years later, and really hit it off and whatnot. And now here we are, and we're married and have a son. And so yeah, and how much of an a-hole is JM? He's like any guy. Like, honestly, Joey's probably great. He is like my best friend. He does have times where I just want to square up with him. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, I wouldn't trade him for anything.
How much of an a-hole am I? He's asking now. Am I a-hole?
You're not an a-hole, really.
Really?
There's just, I mean, you have your moments, but most of the time you're a pretty, like, I don't know, you're a pretty chill guy. Like, he's most of the time a pretty chill dude. He has his moments just like anybody, I guess I should say.
There you go. So, not only did you get how long we've been married and how much of an a-hole, but you got our whole life story.
I think it's cute. We have like that movie kind of romantic.
Chat, what else? What else you got? Y'all wanted this, so you got it. Let's go. Ask the questions. Meanwhile, it might take a long. Actually, no, I'm gonna wait, chat, because that press conference is coming out. So I'm gonna wait. All right, you can go in now. I'm just gonna watch this.
If they have any more questions, let me know.
Okay.
Because I'll answer them.
All right. Yeah, chat. You had your time, bro. You had your moment. You could have asked anything you wanted, and you had got an answer. All right, chat. We're moving to VWAPski. Buyers are trying to move us up here. Press conference, I'm assuming, is starting. I haven't seen any headlines come out yet, so I don't know. I'm kind of just waiting to see. But I do like the way buyers are shaping up and potentially getting us back to VWAP. So potentially looking for a long here. We'll see. See if something shapes up for us to take here. We have a nice little reversal pattern coming in straight off that 61 level like we talked about, chat. Straight off this 61 here. Let's zoom out. Straight off this 61, we have a nice little reversal pattern. Buyers look like they want to try to get us to VWAP. A little bit of a pullback there. We'll see if they can hold though. That 100 level, we've been testing this 100 level a few times. Really been hovering this. So if we can hold 100, we may go see VWAP. Otherwise, we reject it. That 61 might get kind of juicy. It may get kind of juicy, chat. You've been short from Anchor VWAP. Practice account would be a trade that you would take it on the funded. Nice. What's your anchored VWAP at? What price? Those sellers are trying to come back through, chat. Do we go down and see that 61? Do we go see that 61? Or do we just rip out of this? Who knows? Sellers looking like they're trying to get a little bit aggressive, chat. Oh. There they go. Right below 61s. I need to, hang on chat, I need to log into my Tradeovate real quick. Let's see. I had to log out of my Tradeovate and log back in because I changed something in there and it's making me log out and log back in, so hang on. How can I do this? Let's see. Hang on, chat. Short's looking nice. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good short. I tried to take it. I was gonna take it on my TradeEvade accounts, but then the quantity of my contracts were not lined up with the amount of accounts that I was trading, and I can't see the accounts because I had the privacy setting on for when I was on PW stream, and so I had to change the privacy setting so I can see what accounts I'm trading, and to do that I had to log out, so I couldn't take the short I wanted. Hold on, let me get logged in here. Let's see. That's the one thing I don't like that TradeEvade does, is like if you change something like a privacy setting on it, it makes you log out and log back in. Like, it's so annoying. So annoying, bro. Because we be taking that short, chat. Alright. Let me drag this back over. There we go. Alright, now I can see my accounts and all the good stuff. Alright, so we did run that 61 level. Looking like we may get continuation to the downside, chat. Looking like she wants to continue this thing lower. Which, there she goes. There she goes. Down, 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 down. Mario, I'm using the TradeEvade app, not the web browser. So because I'm on the app, I can't refresh it. I have to log out and log back in. Chat, we get with that 61 level. Remember how I said we might retrace? If we give that up, we might retrace all of this. It's very much looking like that's going to happen. Very much looking like that. We're getting ready to come down to test 20,000s. Looking spicy. Chat's looking spicy. G-Man in a killer short. So that 61 level gave up. We came down to what, 20,000, like 20s, 25, yeah. Sellers getting heavy. We may end up retracing all of that move from last night. Which, chat, what was this? What was this move? Was that, what was this? I don't remember. Was this earnings? Anybody remember what this was? Micros are, yeah, you can make money with micros, man. You can make money with micros. People make their monthly salaries with micros. I like the little retest on that previous 5-minute candle, chat. Tuxedo, what up? If I get another retest of that candle, we may take this short again. Wasn't that announcement there a China deal? Maybe. I don't remember. I have to go. I have to go look. I know it was news driven, which is why I feel like we could retrace all of it, because news driven price seems to always get retraced at some point. Did you scalp the NQ on that drop? I tried, but I messed up on my Trade of 8 accounts. I couldn't see the accounts I was trading because I had the privacy setting turned on, and the amount of contracts I had selected wasn't sufficient with the amount of accounts I was trading, and so it wouldn't let me take the trade. Otherwise, I tried, but wanted to. I wanted to take the short off the rejection of the 100 again. So we were down like 89s or so when I wanted to take it. When I tried to take it, didn't work out. Chat, we are still trading from Florida. We'll be back to Springfield's on the 16th. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. You want to show chat?
Huh?
Want to show chat?
No.
Okay. Took a short around 745, set a stop in profit, and just have nice touching grass at the moment part. There you go. That's the way to do it. Make money, go touch grass. For me, I'm gonna touch sand because I'm on the beach, bro. I'm on the beach. I'm gonna go touch sand. All right, trading 49s, 50s here. It was at 61 level we gave up. That was not great. So if we get back above it, this could be a trap, chat. This could be a trap to send us higher. We saw this when I was on PW stream. This happened on PW stream where we saw selling come in and then we immediately reversed out of all of it and ripped higher. Right? You see this wick here. This doesn't look good for sellers. So we could see some buyers come through. Getting back above that 61 level, not good for sellers either. I had break even on the practice account I'm managing as opposed to my funded. Nice, it's good practice. All right, so let's bring us back down to the 50s here. We're still below those 60s, so if we hold below that, that leans a little bit more towards the sellers, but we had to hold below it. We can't keep coming back above it because the buyers can grow legs off that. Also, chat, my laptop's on 11%, bro. 11%. Chat, is not looking good for sellers. Unless we smack down, this is not looking good for sellers. Oh, chat, my battery's on 10%. It's on 10%. Chat, if I take a position, I'll tell you guys that because it's difficult to go back and forth on these screens. So if I take the long, I'm gonna tell you. Battery on 9%. Yeah, there goes the buyers. It's up 70s. Should have took it on this pullback. I knew to take it, and I didn't. It's one thing to talk about it, one thing to act on it, chat. And that's an example of that right there. We talked about it, but I didn't act on it. It's one thing to talk, one thing to do. We talked and we did not do. It's part of it. Part of it. Look at that, bro. We would have, golly. I knew to take that too. I knew to take it and I didn't. What a wick. Chat, what a wick, holy. All right, what headline came out? We know a headline may have just came out for that, hold on. Did we get a headline? No, I don't see anything. Just a 40-point rip and wick out of it. Sergio, what up? Good morning. Yeah, Wicklash for real. Yeah, that was pretty dirty, chat. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty dirty. I'm willing to bet that a lot of people saw this happening and they took the long and they got smoked off that wick. That's dirty. That is dirty, chat. That is dirty. Holy moly. My goodness. What is this, bro? What is this? What is this 5-minute candle, chat? Holy. My computer's on 6%. Go put on charge and stay live. Do you love me that much? Hold on. Hang on, chat. Let's see. All right, chat, we're plugged in. I can't stay live for long. I'm in Florida, chat. It's beach day. You feel me? It's beach day. Normally, I don't have a whole lot of work-life balance, but this week I have work-life balance, okay? Because I'm in Florida. Trump hasn't talked yet. Yeah. I'm a little nervous. Am I in Disney? No. I'm in Pompano. Vacation is vacation, that is true. I will say, like, the first part of this trip to Florida was all work, with a little bit of play. Where now we're kind of getting into more play and less work, but we still have work to do. We still got to grow, chat. Money don't sleep. Joe is about that business. Yes, that is correct. We're back up to the IB high, or the middle IB, 50% of it. Buyers trying to send us, get back above 100s. VWAP might look good. You have a vacation home here in Pompano? Nice. Why didn't you tell me that sooner? I'm just kidding. We like where we stay. The Beachcomber is nice. It's got a nice restaurant. Really good food. Private beach. The beach isn't like all crowded. Chat, if you haven't hit that like button, I don't even know what you're doing. You're not profitable if you haven't. So make sure you hit that like button before I come find you. Flight off your cousin. He lives in Fort Lauderdale. Nice. We're going to go over to Lauderdale by the sea at some point. My wife likes this like gelato thing. Buyer's trying to get above that 100. I said we get above 100, I think we go see VWAP. I need to make sure my computer's charging, chat. Okay, we're good. Buyers trying to get back to that 100. We can do that. I think we go see the 25s right there at VWAP. Chat, the restaurant that is here at the Beachcomber, they serve breakfast until 11 o'clock and it's 10:30, and I'm trying to get some pancakes. All right, so y'all need to relax. I'm gonna stream a little. I'll be live a little longer, but then it's pancake time. All right. Eat some pancakes. I do want to take a long. I'm just trying to find an entry to take a long off of. I don't know. Today's not been great. We've missed 2 entries. One entry we missed was because of a technical thing that we just messed up on, but the other entry was that long down here where I said I liked the sale, the wick here and the push back above 61s, and we should have took it and we didn't. And then we missed that move, so it's not been great today. We've missed some opportunity. Which, chat, is that a sign? If you miss 2 opportunities like that in a row, is that a sign? All right, back above 100. Are we going to see VWAP? Pretty much V bottoming right now. It's not a sign. I don't know, chat. We've missed some opportunity. The sign for bacon. Wait, bacon pancakes or bacon and pancakes? Bacon pancakes just sounds weird. If you eat bacon pancakes, I don't know that I trust you. I don't know. I don't know about that. Bacon and pancakes, maybe, but bacon pancakes, I don't know. I don't know. On mobile, okay. So you meant bacon and pancakes, okay. All right, we're going to VWAP, chat. VWAP inbound. Short again on practice. Nice. 200 is that god level? 200, huh? Two hundo? Maybe. Maybe. Can't talk for the live view on the phone. Bacon and pancakes, yes. Okay, I can get down with bacon and pancakes. I don't know. If you ate bacon pancakes, there's something wrong with you. Need to go get that checked. Have a therapy session, something. All right, still holding above those hundreds. breaks and closes, we could continue up. Yeah, we could. We could. I don't know. I really wanted the longs chat, but I just don't have like. It doesn't make sense for me to take it now. Yeah, this might just be a no trade day for me. I'm not gonna lie. Might be a no trade day, or at least until like maybe this afternoon or something. I feel like I've missed this morning. I feel like we've missed the opportunity. Good sellers coming in here. Trade like a maniac yesterday. 80 micros. What? Why 80 micros? 80 micros past the apex amount. Why didn't you just trade minis? You could have just done like eight minis or 5 minis. I mean, technically 80 micros would be 8 minis, but you could still trade as minis. Saved on the commissions, dog. Or do you mean like 80 micros like total, not in one trade? Was it 80 micros in one trade? That is some degen shit right there. That is some degen shit right there. That's funny. Added 2 micros on this short. Nice. Micro maniac. That's crazy. Your commissions on that would be insane. Insane. You might as well do minis. That would be wild. Holy. 80 micros. See what you created, Joe? Yeah. I created a micro monster, bro. Holy moly. My micro teachings have created a monster. Look at these sellers coming in, dude. 70s right now. Would never do that on a PA account. I'd hope not. Truthfully, I'd hope not. All right, seller is trying to bring us back down here. Looking pretty good. Seller is looking pretty good to potentially bring us back down to those lows. We'll see if they can do it. They have it in them. I don't know, price is getting kind of jumpy here. Ripping all the way back up here. Price is getting kind of weird, chat. I don't know. I don't know. See if sellers can bring us down. Shorts don't look bad, but these levels down here do make me nervous. Legend. Do we come down, chat? Are we gonna break that 61 level again? Do we break 61? By rejecting res? What do you mean? Looks like we want to come down and retest those 61s, but we're still kind of holding it. I don't know. If we can break those 61s again, we may come straight back down to the lows. But buyers still trying to hold that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. Might get spicy. It might get spicy. It is getting spicy. Holy chat. Holy. Do we run those lows? Or are we going to wick out of it? See, that's that shit that sucks, bro. It's like when you get down to those lows and then we just completely rip out of it. We get extremely heavy and then you get to those lows and it just rips out of it out of nowhere. That's the shit that sucks. Because you really want to get that breakout and that continuation, but it just doesn't happen. Looks like I'm not the only one that hasn't taken trades today, chat. I've seen some other people that haven't taken trades because they're kind of concerned about the whole Trump thing. So I'm not the only one. That makes me feel a little better. Even though I missed some opportunities, it makes me feel a little better that I'm not the only one that hasn't taken trades. Long for you now, nice. Waiting on Trump, yep. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people are waiting on Trump, so I'm not the only one. Perfect. Perfect. A no trade day, chat. Listen. A no trade day is a good day because that means you did not lose money. All right, that's a W. That is a W. Knowing when to trade and when to stay on the market is a skill in itself. You're a trader, not a gambler. Yes, that is correct. I like to gamble. I like to go to the casinos. I went to the casino in Tampa and I lost $300. Um, but yeah, I try not to gamble in trading. I mean, it's all speculation, right? At the end of the day, trading is speculation. You're taking an educated guess on what price is going to do, right? And over time, you develop kind of a sense of the market. You get kind of like a flow, and you start recognizing patterns and things that happen that send the market in certain directions. And so your educated guess becomes more educated as time goes on. Today's not good for looking for IB setups. Yeah, it's not the best. I mean, we could see us come down and break IB low here. We could see something here, but yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not great by any means. All right, chat. It's a no trade day. I'm gonna call it a morning. I need to go down to the front desk and do something for the hotel room, and then I'm gonna go get some pancakes. So love you guys. I'm gonna bounce up out of here, and come back later this afternoon and trade. Maybe we do an afternoon stream. Maybe we don't. I don't know. Haven't decided. But I am gonna be looking at the markets later this afternoon to see if there is a setup for me to take, fam. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Remember, Tradify, Take Profit, Apex, all code JM to lock it in if you want to support the community. All affiliate goes back into giveaways and things like that to make the community better. So, guys, want to support the community? Code JM, fam. I will see you guys later. Oh, first off, no stream tomorrow morning because I'm gonna be diving. I'm getting my advanced dive certification, so no diving tomorrow. Or no, sorry, no trading, no streaming tomorrow because I will be under the ocean at around 80 feet. So unless I can bring a GoPro and some monitor that I can trade on the bottom of the ocean, no stream.